Hi everyone, my name is Warwick, Wright. I'm back again with some poetry to add to my collection on YouTube. Just a little kind of information about myself, those of you guys that don't know me. I'm actually a communist. I've been into communism probably since about the age of 17. And a lot of my poetry has kind of like anti-imperialist and kind of anti-capitalist sentiment, so you'll find that in a lot of my poetry. Basically, the poem I've got here is actually quite a long poem. It's divided into three sections. I'm going to read out three sections at a time and upload them to YouTube separately, along with the lyrics to the actual poem itself. And after I read it out, I'm going to give a little closing commentary on each certain lines of the poem to explain kind of what it means. So basically, all three of these poems together are entitled "The Three Stages of the Empire" by Warwick, Weston, Wright, which is myself. So I'm going to start out by reading it, and it's quite a short poem, and then explain kind of the lines afterwards. So stage one of this three-section upload is actually called Mischief. Stage one is called Mischief. These three stages of the Empire poetry. I'm going to start out Mischief. Small start, tight control. Incorrect beliefs, mischief on a roll. Handle of identity is the phantom scroll. Blinded by what one is, the need to be great. The chalice of poison disguised as bait. Normalise beliefs and indoctrinate, where beautiful things are noticed too late. Eclipsed by the coin of the capitalist state. You can see quite a short poem there. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's explain a few things in the lines of this poem. Mischief. Mischief is kind of obvious. That doesn't need much explanation. A lot of these three poems are really about my theories of how kind of empires and capitalism evolved and how it's maintained. But of course, they're only theories, because if something isn't in living memory, then we can never really know. But anyway, I'll start out with the line of that says incorrect beliefs. I believe a person's beliefs and a person's nature go hand in hand. I believe a person's nature and their will go hand in hand as well. And I think the true reason for the nature of the world we live in is actually the beliefs of the collective. So, for example, if a person takes on the wrong beliefs and those beliefs are successfully indoctrinated into enough people, then those collective beliefs create the reality of the world that we live in. As a communist, most people think that communist is rubbish, great ideology, but it'll never work, yada yada yada. And believe it or not, I think one of the biggest, most powerful control tools in the world is beliefs. Probably the second most powerful control tool is identity. And of course, they're kind of related things. If a person believes in Christianity, then their identity is a Christian. If a person believes in communism like me, then their identity is a communist. So they're very, very strongly related. And basically, if you actually ask a person if they believe in communism, the vast majority of them say, "Oh no, it's rubbish. It's a great ideology, but it'll never work." And it's because the majority of people believe that the world is the way it is. So the capitalists, they trick you into taking on the wrong beliefs. They know that if they get everyone or the vast majority of people to believe that communism will never work, but then it won't. Because a person's beliefs and nature go hand in hand. Then their nature and their will go hand in hand. If enough people believe what I believe, then it will generate a new reality of the world we live in. And I'm saying to you people with this poem is stop being tricked into taking on the wrong beliefs. This is why I open up with incorrect beliefs, and I talk about the handle of identity. And I use the word phantom in there, the phantom scroll. I've kind of always believed that the real mischief in society tends to be a phantom. They tend to be unseen, but that's kind of my opinion anyway. And things like chalice poison. So, normalise beliefs and indoctrinate. So there's that line of code there, or that line of the code. It used to be a program in my spare time. So, with a line that says normalise beliefs and indoctrinate, they spread them around authoritatively as accepted philosophies, which, whenever a person takes on a belief, every belief you have to stop and think about what that belief, how it affects your nature, how it affects what type of person you are. How many people do you say a really common belief like, "Oh, love is blind," and it's such a common belief that everyone believes it. But you don't have to believe it if you don't want to. If you believe that love is blind, then it will blind you, because your beliefs and your nature go hand in hand. I don't associate love and trust. Because of that, people I love have difficulty betraying me. Love for me isn't blind because I believe it isn't. So just remember, every belief you have, every saying, every philosophy that is ever thrown at you in life, stop, think. If you take on that belief, think, how will it affect your nature? How will it affect the type of person that you are? So beliefs are everything. Beliefs are everything, man. So anyway, and we go on to say beautiful things. Notice too late. That makes common sense. Eclipsed by the coin of the capitalist state. It's kind of obvious, Money dominates everything. Money is the reason why we burn fossil fuels and are destroying our planet because it has so much power. We got to that power because we took on the wrong beliefs. We let these guys trick us into taking on the wrong beliefs. But anyway, I'll close with that. Thank you for listening. I'll be uploading stage 2 of Evolution of the Empires, of my Evolution of the Empires poetry section. So thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. Also, I'll be uploading this video as well as YouTube to my Facebook page. As a communist, I'm quite a lonely chap. I'm the only communist I know in the country, apart from the person that introduced me to it. So, I'd like to start socializing with friends that have the same or similar beliefs to myself, because those are the type of people I like to have as friends. So, to that end, if you like what I believe, if you like the type of person that I am, it'd be nice to make friends with you Facebook and contact people. On October the 25th. I'll be visiting Karl Marx's grave in Highgate Cemetery in London, because October 25th is the 100th anniversary of the Red October Revolution, when communism and the Soviet Union started. So I'm going down there to celebrate, and so I'm going to take a little selfie of myself next to Karl Marx's grave. So I'll bid you chaps farewell. Thanks for listening to what I have to say in my video, and keep an eye out for section 2 of my poem and section 3. You have a nice day. Thanks for everything. Bye.